welcome to my twin flame journey. I am Shine, and this is going to be a reading for the Divine Feminine in the sign of Taurus for September 1st and through the 15th. In the first row here, we have what the situation is going to be, how you feel about it, how the universe recommends that you feel about it, what are the possible obstacles, lessons, and how you should approach them. What are your hopes in this situation, and what are your fears? And in the bottom row is the advice from the universe in regards to how to proceed in this situation. So let us begin. The first 2 weeks of September revolves around happiness and peace. That's always good, because we all would love that for sure. Let's see what that's about. Happiness and peace. I don't think I want to take those because I didn't really ask. They just kind of flipped, unless they were already listening or knew what I was going to ask. But let me do that again. Happiness, peace. Yeah, celebrations. Alegría. Happiness, peace. Happiness, peace. Melancholia, sadness. Gran Signore. This is somebody who's, the man about town, or somebody who can be, kind of egotistical. So maybe that's switching around. Maybe you were sad about this person who possibly could be the divine masculine. And now you are celebrating, or you have happiness and peace in regards to this situation. Happiness, peace. Happiness, peace. Sacerdote. This is spirituality. This is psychologists, priests, spiritually based relationship. Could be a karmic situation, a soulmate, a twin flame. It could symbolize a marriage. So, and it also symbolizes healing. So maybe there's some healing involved here. And there's now happiness and peace and celebrating, and no more sadness in regards to this person in your life. This is how you're feeling about it. You're having doubts. And inspiration. You're doubting. You're doubting this. You're doubting if you should be feeling this. You're doubting. Let's see. Doubt. Inspiration. Doubt. Yeah. La reunion. It's a relationship or reuniting with someone. So perhaps someone is coming back in your life that caused you a lot of sadness, and you're kind of having doubts if, things can be happy and peaceful and there can be healing. Inspiration. Giovine Fanciulla. This can symbolize like a fresh start, a new beginning if you're talking about an energy, something that's new, or this can symbolize a person, usually a younger female, someone in their 20s. This is like the virginal woman. So let's see, doubt. Oof. Because there's dispiacere, there's been despair. Disperato per jealousy. It's like jealousy and not knowing what to do, despair. You're having doubts about this possible new beginning with this person. Casa. This is home. Maybe it's starting over with this person and reconciling and, moving in together, having a new beginning. I mean, you're having some worry around the situation. And this is how the universe recommends that you feel. Secrets. This could mean actual secrets or embracing the unknown, unexpected, something that you don't know in regards to your journey. And the Lovers. This is, relationship, twin flame, soulmate, union, having to make a decision about this situation. So they want you to feel, like to embrace the unknown in regards to your journey in your relationship. Secrets. Oops. Secrets. 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 Denari. It's money or something that's precious, something that's cherished, something that you value, something that's valuable, which could be this relationship. So they're wanting you, to embrace your journey in regards to this relationship. Embrace something that's valuable. Embrace the unknown. And look towards the future. Belvedere. So it's positive. But what is your challenge or your obstacle, your lesson involved in all of this? Mistake. Victory. Anxiety. Deception. Hope. Greed. Now your challenge is to, realize the mistakes, forgive the mistakes, realize that you now have victory in this situation, and to release any worries that you might have in regards to, deception, about it happening again. Perhaps there was some deception involved in this situation, and now this person is kind of coming back around, wanting another chance. And, and they want you to have hope, or your challenge is to have hope. And greed, I'm going to clarify, because I'm not sure. Greed could mean actual greed. Greed can symbolize somebody's behavior, somebody that was operating more from a place of greed or materialistic gain, and not necessarily from a heart space, but more from just a self-serving space. Let's see what greed is about. Greed. 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 unexpected surprise or things not working out, you know, as you expected. Maybe letting go of that, you know, that in the past things didn't work out the way that you wanted to, but now there's another opportunity coming around to you. Greed. Yeah, Fortuna, good fortune. Something's turning around, and they want you, your challenge is to realize that, you know, not hold on to the sadness of the past that you felt in regards to this person, you know, because there is healing, there should be happiness and peace. There's a reunion coming, you know, even though you're feeling a little worried about it, they don't want you to be worried. They want you to embrace the future. How should you approach this situation? Troubleshooter. I want you to figure out a way to, you know, overcome these obstacles that you have from allowing you to embrace the unknown, to embrace this new beginning. Surprise. This is a communication, an unexpected communication. So maybe you're needing to communicate, or you're receiving some communication and they want you to figure out, you know, how to process it, how to move forward with it, how to release the past and embrace a possible future with this person, giving them another chance. Surprise. µ iaĝio. This is someone from a distance, or this is just moving forward. You know, they want you to move forward, to be happy. Surprise. Or it's a message from someone from a distance. µ iaĝio. Surprise. Oops. Yeah, someone is writing you a letter, or you're going to be receiving some communication, or you needing to do this in regards to, you know, falsita, some deception that went on. You know, there's going to be some communication in regards to this about possibly moving forward and moving from this situation, healing this situation, because your hopes are for sexual attraction. This stands for just what it says, or a relationship, a commitment. And you're hoping that things have changed. You're hoping to embrace change. You're hoping to move forward. But what you're fearing is forgiveness, scandal, barrier, generosity. Now again, this could be you or the other person. You know, you're fearing forgiving this person in regards to, you know, what happened, the scandal that happened, you know, and the barrier is you, you know, accepting this offer, or you're wanting forgiveness over a situation. You're fearing that you're not going to get forgiveness, and the barrier is this person, you know, accepting your offer. It could go either way. What is the universe's advice for you? Well, they want you to have faith. They want you to have faith, and I'm going to read here what it says. I should put on my glasses so I can see. The key words is I am more than I think I am. The inspirational message: what frightens you is something much smaller than you know. If you are experiencing pain, holding on tighter will only worsen the situation. Your greatness awaits. Personal inquiry: I have a tremendous amount of personal magnetism. Am I willing to allow myself to shine? Key ideas, narrow focus, miracles all around, not following wise counsel, not accepting your gifts, using energy in a self-defeating way. Keywords are gifts, muse, and fear. So they don't want you to have any fear in regards to this situation. You know, there's a miracle happening here for you. Another chance is coming your way. And, you know, sometimes we fear the worst, and they don't want you to do that. They don't want you to put out that negative energy, you know, too much in the past, too much in the future. Be present in the now. Have positive thoughts. Live and learn. Grow. Have heart-to-heart conversations with whoever this person is. It could very well be the divine masculine, because a lot of twins are coming back into union now that have been separated. And a lot of it revolved around lies, deception, people taking off and being with other people, them ending that situation and trying to come back around now to the divine feminine because they've learned. I mean, I've done several readings. I'm a twin flame myself. So this has kind of been the storyline for a lot of us. And the universe has the same message generally for all of us in regards to the situation, and it's about having compassion, having forgiveness, understanding each other's journey, respecting each other's journey. Don't be a doormat, don't accept bad behavior, but live and learn. You know, honor the fact that we all make mistakes, and as difficult as it may be to forgive, especially if there was lies, deception, betrayal, people leaving for other people, you know, it's hard. And that's part of our lesson, is that being willing to forgive. Like, the lessons happen for both people. One needs to realize their mistakes, one needs to grow from that, and then have the courage to admit that to the person that they wronged, to try to rectify that situation. That takes courage. So that's, the universe is applauding that effort and that growth. And then they're wanting us to release the past and to be open to hearing the person out, being open to forgiving and learning, moving towards the future, if it's possible. I said, it depends on where you are in your journey. It depends on each person's level of growth. And if you can come back together, otherwise it's going to be, you know, the runner and the chaser, until both people are healed enough to come together. But they're telling you to have faith in this situation. And also, you have this angel heart sigils? Sigillus? I always pronounce it wrong. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Prophecy from Archangel Gabriel. And this says, you have called upon an extraordinary aspect of angelic continence. Indeed, the chief aspect of Gabriel's heart, as we see it in the story of Mary's Annunciation, or through Gabriel bringing the Quran to Prophet Muhammad. Through this instrument, you are completely in touch with divine inspiration, sacred interpretation, and the revelation of prophecy about your soul's path, the journey. Just as the ancient zodiacs of Dendera gave the pharaohs witness of their birthright, integral information about your life will be offered to you in clear and magical ways. This ancient star system gives knowledge about our lives, mapped before incarnation. When we live life freely by the heart, the moments become an unfolding of all that is known through love. You will soon see signs that register in the part of your soul that hasn't become fully conscious, so gaze on the sigil for specific inspiration. So they're wanting you to have faith, like I said, about honoring each other's journey, honoring your own journey, having compassion for yourself and other people involved. Have faith in the situation, because, you know, this is destiny. This is your divine path. This is your journey. This is all part of the journey. And they want you to remain positive in regards to this. And the romance angels say, yes, see, forgiving and learning. I'm telling you, but it's, I empathize because it's tough. It's tough because you want to be like, but you did this and you did that and I hate you for this and why did you? And because you felt a lot of pain. And to forgive someone who caused you a lot of pain and to like try to build trust again or open your heart again, it's like we don't want to be hurt. So we let fear keep us stuck. Listen, it's all lessons. It's all about lessons. And it isn't just about, the doer of the deed learning. It's also about us learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And again, be present. Don't focus so much on the past. Don't stress about the future, because if you put that energy out there, that's what comes back to you. If you think the worst, that's most likely what's going to happen. But I empathize, because I understand romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. And it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So again, it's all positive. That's definitely all positive, which I'm happy for you. And this is the Water Crystal Oracle. I'm sorry. And this is, they're like little snowflakes, like they froze water with certain messages in it, and these are the things that came in. And this one is for autumn, so which is perfect. First 2 weeks in September, something's going to happen for you in the fall. Some kind of major change is going to happen for you. And here's the other one, eternity. And it's part of your destiny, prophecy. It's meant to be. Whatever this is, it's going to happen. It's meant to be. And it's safe for you to love and follow your romantic feelings, forgive and learn, and have faith. And you also have a fairy oracle, the Bright Mother. I'm going to read this. Keywords are creativity, nurturing, productivity, intimacy, and sheltering. When the Bright Mother is present in a reading, she speaks of a time of fertility, creativity, and nurturing of ourselves or of others. She might indicate marriage or the birth of a child or a deepening of any kind of relationship. She also speaks of giving one's all to life, not holding back. She's like a cornucopia, pouring forth abundance. This may be a time to put the needs of others first, taking care of yourself later. Patience may be needed for the process being discussed. Consider what you have. Acknowledge the people and things in your life, good, bad, and indifferent. This consideration is not to judge, approve, or reject, but merely to recognize what is present in your life. These are your present fulfillments, the things you have created for yourself, drawing upon the power of unity in the singers, or not, as the case may be. Once you have looked clearly at what is present in your life, you may want to ask yourself what you want to change. So, again, it's about, releasing the past, forgiving and learning, nurturing this relationship because it's part of your destiny. Have faith. There's peace and happiness here. You're on a journey. Have hope. And know that change has occurred. There's been growth here. And good fortune is coming your way. Things are turning around for the better. It's all positive. It's all positive. And that's it. Taurus, Divine Feminines. I wish you well. And I will see you again soon. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And leave a comment. I love to hear other people's stories. I love to hear other people's journeys and seeing if any of this stuff resonated with you. So again, I thank you, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.